What Would You Make? Hosted by Zaina from OK at Home DIY, Connie from Connie's Creative Creations, and CJ from CJ DIY. Links to the host and the playlist will be in the description box. Okay, for this DIY, I have a bit of Rust-Oleum Golden Pecan Gel Stain. I found this at DollarTree. Some beautiful off-fray, like shabby chic looking ribbon. I found this at Dollar Tree. A couple of multicolored roses from Dollar Tree. These are pieces of wisteria stem from Dollar Tree. Butterfly, I may or may not use this. A Mackenzie Child's napkin from a pack I've got on Amazon. Some screen stencils from silk screen stencils. I found these on Amazon. I will try to link this in the description box, and I'm going to be using this transfer paste that came in a pack of 6 that I found on Amazon as well. I'll try to link this. Some Tim Holtz ephemera. I want to make a beautiful Mackenzie Childs shabby chic inspired door hanger, and I found this wooden round at Dollar Tree. It's the Crafter Square. So first I want to go ahead and tape off the area of my round that I'm going to be putting my gel stain. So the spacing I chose when I put my tape down is so that the bottom portion will end up being a bit bigger than the top, so that I have more room to add more ephemera. And I'm just making sure that I have enough room in the middle so that those silkscreen sticker stencils will have enough spacing for my lettering. So using a foam brush from Dollar Tree, I went against the grain and then with the grain, and I let this gel stain stay on for about 5 minutes per the instructions on the can, and then I wiped it off thoroughly. Okay, so I'm going to use my Mackenzie Child's napkins, the decoupage, and I will try to link this. I don't know if the same seller is still selling these, but I'll find something comparable. They have different styles all over Amazon. So I want to line it up to where the gold is right underneath my stain area. So I'm going to use satin Mod Podge to decoupage this to the wood round, and I'm going to just go a little bit at a time and just press my napkin down with a bit of plastic wrap. I've seen quite a few YouTubers do this method, and it did help with, I didn't get my fingers stuck in the napkin to help prevent wrinkles, but I kind of think it was about the same as using the Mod Podge roller. So I just, put a bit down, smoothed the napkin, lifted it up, and added a bit more and went all the way down, and then repeated the same step on the top portion. Okay, my napkins are dry. I've misplaced my sanding block, so I'm just gonna trim my napkins down with this scissor and use a nail file just to make sure everything is smooth. Okay, so I want to arrange my letters to spell hey y'all, and of course I'm going to have to use my Y and the L twice, so I want to make sure I have enough space, or I'm going to have to have something else as my saying. Okay, I've tried to line this up the best that I can, just using my ruler so that the tops are about the same, and I have some black transfer paste. All right, I'm gonna cover this in satin Mod Podge to seal and protect. So I have a bag of Tim Holtz ephemera, the field notes, and I picked out just a few of the butterflies and florals just to add on the top and bottom, just to add a little bit more whimsy to the piece and just a bit more of an embellishment. So with my Mod Podge dry, I just pierced through the holes for the hanger so that I could pull the twine back through, and then I grabbed my ribbon, and I was trying to figure out the best way to make the bow since this ribbon's fabric only has a print on one side. So I figured trying to do like an awareness bow would be the best way. And once I got the correct length so that I didn't have my letters covered, I took a piece of a twist tie to secure my bow together, and then I hot glued it to the top of my sign. And I thought maybe I would add a few roses and maybe a little bit of greenery, but this fabric on this bow, on this ribbon, is so busy that I figured this would be enough of an embellishment to the top. So I just hot glued my bow, and that was it for Hey Y'all. I think Mama will love this. I'm gonna have to make one for myself because I absolutely adore it. If you love beautiful home decor on a budget, please check out Zana at OK at Home, Connie's Creative Creations, and CJ DIY. All three of these ladies are so talented and super sweet. Okay, for this DIY, I have a wooden frame from Dollar Tree. I found this last year. I grabbed like about 6 of these, and I'm glad I did before the price hike.
The price.
Small flowers from Hobby Lobby, and as you can hear, I have a assistant, and I have some greenery from Old Time Pottery and some rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree as well. So what we want to do for this project, my assistant and I, we are going to make a really pretty Mother's Day, a custom Mother's Day frame with a handprint of my little assistant in this nice area here. And it comes with a little dowel for the picture frame to sit up, but I'll probably just put tumbling tower blocks maybe. Okay, let's do a testing of his hand. Okay, nice size. And he picked blue, so we're going to use bright blue from Apple Barrel to paint his hand. Okay.
That tickles.
It tickles. You're so giggly, little guy. Okay, let me get your fingertips now. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
We only got one shot to do this, okay? Once you put your hand down, you can't move it, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now lift it up. All right. The paint is dry on his handprint, and I have these Scrabble tiles. I found them at Dollar General. You get 60 pieces in the pack, and I believe they were $3. They weren't super expensive. So I'm going to use my Gorilla wood glue to put down my letters. And then I have these small flowers from Hobby Lobby to add like just a small swag over the heart. So once I started to attach my greenery and my florals, I decided to put them a little bit higher than I originally planned because I wanted to add a tile with the letter I, since the picture area is a heart, so it would look like I love grandma. So I just ended up making everything just a little bit higher so that there was enough room for that tile to fit right above the heart. So once I got my letter I glued down, I decided this frame looked just perfect with everything that I had already added, and I didn't put the rub-on transfers, and I just love it. I love grandma. I think she will really love this frame. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Let me know, what do you think of this frame? And here's another look back at my door hanger. I love the way this turned out. I hope I've given you some inspiration for some items that you can make for Mother's Day using some Dollar Tree products. Don't forget the playlist. The link will be in the description box. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.